I think it will depend on the day, who wants it the most and who converts their chances, But it's a totally different team from the one that we played and beat 5-1. I think the structure is coming along quite nicely, which is good to see. It's going to be a tough game. It might be a close one, but hopefully in our favor. Yeah, it should be a entertaining game on the weekend. It's also good to have all the big teams, doing well in the league. I think it serves good not only for the PSL, but for us to also go into Africa with them, and that's only going to help the league going forward, So we hope that they can continue on their run that they're in, and hopefully we just get a win against them and we're fine. Yeah, no, we need the 12 men on Saturday. It's going to be a very, very big one, a tough one, So when the drum is banging there in the stands, I think we're going to switch it up a gear, So we need them to come in their numbers, sing their lungs out, and we'll make sure to make them proud. I think it's just the application on the day. As long as we apply ourselves, our minds correctly, we stand a chance of winning. So it's going to boil down to us as players, to really want this game. Obviously a big team, we know it's going to be packed, and there might be more supporters of Chiefs than ours, but we know at the end we just want to hear our supporters singing.
Coach, you've obviously got 2 league wins, Gallants and Super Sport, but just for a test, it's probably going to be more than 60,000 fans for your team. How good of a test will this be for the squad?
The crowd.
Crowd and team, big team.
Okay, no. I think we thrive on playing against big crowds. I think that is one thing that as Sundowns we have grown and developed to like. But one must say we are playing against a very good team that has also started very well. A team that is looking like they have been rejuvenated, and that makes them a very difficult team to play against. And they are very dangerous, more especially on transition with the front three. And that makes it a game that requires a lot of focus, humility, and a certain amount of respect, I must say.
Coach, from my side, without any, Serena is going to grab the attention leading up to this match as a former player. That I'm sure from none of your experience, you wouldn't want to focus too much on him in our preparations, but to make sure that you just focus on Chiefs as Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah, no, but we must still respect. He would not stay at Sundowns for 7 years if he's not a good football player. We know what he's capable of. We know most of his strengths. He's a very dangerous player offensively. So we cannot run away from the fact that he's a very important player for the opponents at the moment. And it will be very important for us to do the best we can to neutralize most of their key players. And apparently is one of them. And we cannot take that away from them.
On your side as well, you've got Lucas Ribeiro Costa, who looks like he's enjoying football now, he's taking his game to a whole nother level. Just how important is he to your system? Because last year he was more as a striker, a false 9. Here we see him now dropping deep, making the play as a 10, as an inside forward. New role under you?
Lucas is a very dynamic footballer and very talented. We always believe he's got something to give us at any given stage. The good thing is that he plays in all phases of the game. He can play at build-up, he can be very important to us in between the lines. In the consolidation phase, we can always establish play from him. He's a strong boy that is able to receive with a back foot and drive forward. But also you can use him on break and counter-attacks because he's quick enough to exploit the gaps that the opponents are giving you. So it makes it easier when you've got players like those that can give you different variables of the game within one match, because as it is now, nobody knows how the game is going to be. We can all think it might be open, but what if it's a low block? What if it's a very high press? And all these moments of the game are important for us as a big team to prepare and be ready for all of them. Thank you.